Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Phoenix. Gonna be playing a new game here called The Outer Worlds, which is brought to you by Obsidian. They've done other great games such as Fallout New Vegas and also Star Wars KOTOR 2. Gonna be started a little bit of it, but I want to go ahead and start the new game here, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. Figured probably the best to do is just in normal gameplay mode right now, and let's see where this goes off to.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon Colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Alright, so we're in some sort of character creator here. Alright, so we got strength, which affects one-handed and melee, heavy weapons block. We also got dexterity. Let's see, handguns, dodge, block, sneak, lockpick. We got intelligence, which is also going to be long guns, persuade, hack, medical, science, and determination. We have perception here for handguns, long guns, heavy weapons, dodge, lockpicking, and engineering. We got some charm for persuade, lie, intimidate. Interesting we got lie in here. Hack, science, and inspiration. And temperament. So two-handed melee, lie, sneak, medical, engineering, and determination. Alright. So let's see. Typically in games like this in the past I've always kind of done more of the lockpicking and science routes. So we're gonna put
If I had your brains 30 years ago, we might not be in this mess.
I think it's gonna be good. Okay, we'll get some points here. So, okay, so it looks like we got a core skills, so let's see, how do I want to build this out?
You could probably talk your way out of a landing ticket. Look at that! A real scientist!
I do like the idea of having a more science type build. Alright, so let's see here. Persuade. So these are aptitudes. So we got determination, drink effects, block, persuade, shock damage, engineering, dodge, and ring. I'm kind of curious what that would be. Food effect, corrosion resistance, inspiration, medical, plasma, science. I think I'm gonna go more of a persuade. Going for science.
Working your way up to Provisioner?
Alright. Do something quick here. That was good. See that car. That's kind of cool. Something different. Alright, let's do hair. I always have my default mohawk that I kind of go to here. See if they have one. Huh? There we go. Got him up to the eyes. Switch my color. Let's see. Nah, we don't need to go with any makeup or anything here. Well, that's kind of cool. You have an age slider here. Throw some scars on for good measure. There we go. All right. All right, here we go.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. If drive is
Shit.
inoperable.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Well, this is starting off pretty positively here. I have a feeling that this is going to be kind of one of those games that's going to have quite a few little quirks like that.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Alright, so guys, sneak a little bit past these things.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Alright, well, health L1 to heal.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Alright, so let's see what we got. Persuade, lie, and intimidate here. I'll try persuade.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Do you know anything about that?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Alright. So is there anything like scavenging around here?
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell?
Alright. Technical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from the crew being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the technical time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meters very slowly, while moving attacks drain it faster. Meter refreshes over time. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh, let's see. Shoot. Uh-oh. That worked. Ah. New item. 4 weapons equipped at a time by navigating to the weapon and selecting the weapon slot at the top of the screen. Pair weapons, break them down. Alright. Alright, so this looks like my quests. And just basic exploration, that kind of stuff. A map. Okay. Alright, hacking and lockpicking skills help you get into places you're not meant to be. Mag picks are used to break open locks, and bypass shunts are used to break computer encryptions. Alright. Skills high enough to break the security, you'll see how many mag picks or shunts are needed and how long it will take. Raising your skill will lower the number of items used and speed up the process. Alright, so I'll take this. Get food. I do not have enough. So I don't have enough there. Guess I should just keep going. Let's see explosives. Oh no. Where did they go? Okay. This world just looks so cool.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
There, what's this?
Really? How is he?
I guess he's still a moron.
Of course I am. I'm a superior officer. Stands to reason, don't it? Just you watch. I'll cross these marauders off with a swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
Alright, I think we'll do persuade again.
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
I just earned a fine bonus.
Stay
down,
miscreant.
Alright, guess we're going to the ship.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Alright, so is this Hawthorne ship?
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Alright, Hawthorne's dead.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
As well use my engineering, because it looks like you give experience win every time you do this, so.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable. I
Thank
like it.
you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Alright. Let's see what we got here. I guess that's the menu. Alright, every time you level up, skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point on a core skill improves the specialization skills in the group up to maximum of 50. After 50, you can add points directly to specialized skills up to 100. Okay. Every skill improves as it grows. Oh, but special unlocks bonuses occur every 20 points. Alright. That moon is kind of creepy. Congratulations, you have gained enough experience to go up a level. Open your character ledger to advance your character, which we already did, so. I think I'm going to put some points into this lockpicking since I didn't get to do that last time. And put another point in tech. Let's see what perks we have here. So, perk selection on the screen, you can choose which perks to buy with your perk points. New perk point every 2 levels. Or we can get flaws. Let's see here. Health, vendor prices, companion kills, time dilation, damage alone and party, walk speed, sprint speed, weapon armor durability less, companion crit. That's ammo stack on vendors, base armor, carrying weight. From what I've been able to see about this game, I don't think there's going to be too much of a lone wolf type scenario, so I'm probably going to put this into carrying capacity. At least for now, we'll see where it goes. Alright. Oh, workbench.
If your equipment is in... I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really.
Nothing over there.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. If you possess a power regulator, please insert the part into the appropriate slot, which is this one.
Let's see what's over here.
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
Okay. Do I want to spend bits? Nah. That's kind of cool that you make a mistake for what you want to do. There.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown. These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
That's all sealed. So let's step back on out here.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. I'm afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Let's see. Nope, I'm a Starship Space Inspector.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Alright, let me see about going back up over here and see if I can find or hack into that box. Axis jump. No, I can't get that box. What's over here? I know. Get over there. Yeah. Alright, so keeping your company gear in tip-top shape is expected, and something you're carrying needs repair. This definitely has a New Vegas vibe to it, so let's see. 84%. Oh. Trying to check the map here. Looks like there's something over here. I'm gonna go this way. Oops. What is that? Can I sneak around? I guess the story wants me to progress to the mission. So. Is there anything down here? Alright.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend.
Just best.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
What do I?
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Depends on the work.
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Alright, so you're making people pay for their own graves.
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge. Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Alright.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Let's see here. Anything else to ask?
Yeah? You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
We're not worried about falling sick.
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
So how long have you been a gravedigger?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1... all my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
Let's see the Marauders.
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
That's who they're after.
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those Marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna dock my pay.
There's something else there about shooting or taking care of the Marauders, so let me see what I can do here.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say,
Skip this.
those, but you'd be wrong.
Square.
Work's been...
Let's see. Marauder
Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town. She pays for Marauders by the finger. Couldn't tell you. No, I mean, I'm contractually prohibited from saying anything that might reflect poorly on Spacer's Choice. Ah, avoid it. Shouldn't have said that either. Look, forget I said anything.
There. Nothing like the corporate motto. Okay, so let's see where we need to go here. still don't have one of those things, but so that's all stealing. Junior in humor. Let's see. Edgewater Summerberry is a property of the Spacer's Choice Company. Spacer's Choice family takes care of its own from cradle to grave. Gravesite plots and headstones are provided by Spacer's Choice at an affordable rate. Comfortable, spacious plots. Oh, it's so corporate. Let's see. Try hacking that. Alright, let's go on in. Maybe we can get into this building. That looks like there's no door there. Alright, well then, Emerald Vale in Edgewater. Alright. Well, I think for this video, this about wraps it up here. So I'm just going to keep on playing through here, and we'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one.